Hi Pramod, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. I was just trying to fix the thumbnail. I don't know why it is not showing. I've already uploaded it, but yeah, that's good to know, Pramod. Well, a few more people are joining. If you have any questions, do let me know in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer. How is the IT job market currently in UK? Actually, I was planning for Jan 24 intake. Um, Overall job market is not that great, and even in IT jobs the number of jobs in the market are reducing, so that's there. But if we talk purely in terms of number of jobs, of course you still have quite a lot of IT related jobs in the UK. um, Mostly it is in software development, but you have in data science, cybersecurity and other fields as well. And the competition is actually high, so for every job when you go on LinkedIn and you see at least 200 people are applying for that. So if you're ready for that kind of competition, I think it's fine. But I think if you're coming from India, the competition will be even higher in India. So I think it is still better as compared to what we have in India. Really confused between UK and Ireland. What are your major factors that you want to consider? So if you could let me know your factors, then probably I could suggest you something. Are companies sponsoring visa after PSW? Yes, companies are willing to sponsor you after PSW, or maybe even when you are like 5 6 months in your PSW. It totally depends on how much value you are sorry, how much value you are adding to the company. So yes, and also if a company is on verified, licensed, uh, and they're eligible to provide you sponsorship. So yes, companies are willing to provide sponsorship to the candidates. Hello Sai, I hope you're doing well. Factors: job opportunities, income and PR. So PR, I think if that is your consideration, um, you should prioritize Ireland, because the time you spend on your education visa or student visa, and also after student visa you will be on your post study work visa, they all count as part of valid years for PR, whereas in the UK you have to be on skilled worker visa. So considering that, and on top of that you have to be in the UK on skilled worker visa for 5 years, and I think in Ireland it's you have to be in the Ireland for, I guess, 3 to 4 years. I'm not sure. You need to verify this, but uh, that is how much you need to be in Ireland to get a PR. So I think uh, PR wise, it's better to be in Ireland. Good job opportunities, income. I think they are relatively same as compared to what we have in the UK. So you will be earning in euros when you are in Ireland, whereas in the UK you will be earning in pounds. So if you do the conversion, it will be more or less the same. Job opportunities, yes, there are more number of jobs in the UK as compared to Ireland, because Ireland is very small as compared to the UK. But you also need to consider that there are a lot more people coming to UK than Ireland, so maybe you will find less competition in Ireland, so it will be easy to find a job. So if we solely talk about number of jobs, yes, it is more in the UK, but also the competition is quite high. Yeah, Pramod. So whatever I told, I think it holds good for you as well. When I was looking for universities, I was also looking into Ireland as well as in the UK. Um, but that time I was not aware that UK is providing. Yeah, UK was providing 2 years of post-study work visa. But when I came to know that UK was also providing 2 years of post-study work visa, I started looking into some of the UK universities, and I personally felt like the course which UK universities are providing is much more practical as compared to what we have in Ireland, and it is more towards theoretical side. Having said that, it's not like that course content is bad. They also do quite a lot of projects, and I think if you are someone who doesn't have any kind of knowledge in data science, and if you are starting from the scratch, I think it's better to go to Ireland, because then they will teach you everything from scratch. I think the mathematical part as well. Of course, you will need to know some of the basics like programming and stuff, some of the mathematical concepts like linear algebra, calculus, probability, statistics, things like that, because it's a master's course, it's not a bachelor's course, so they expect you to know few things. But if you know those basic stuff, I think that course will be much more better for me. I knew quite a lot of things. I had my basics cleared. I just wanted to get an overview of what a master's course would be, what things they will be covering, and what kind of projects I'll have to do. And I wanted to make some connections and things like that. So that's why I preferred UK over Ireland. But your scenario could be completely different than mine. So yeah. Did you do any part-time jobs during studies? If yes, which job? I was doing my internship, so it was in data science itself. I'm looking for MSc in computer science. Which country is ideal for this course, UK or Ireland? Just yesterday I was talking to one of my friend. He did his MSc computer science from Queen Mary University of London, and he was not really happy with that. He was like it was just kind of a meh course. So considering that, I think if you're going for computer science, you can choose Ireland maybe. But then it was just for that particular university, Queen Mary University of London. It could be a completely different scenario for other universities, because I knew some of the people who did MSc Computer Science from Newcastle University, and they were actually happy with that. So I think it depends on person to person, what kind of skills they have and what kind of knowledge they have. So considering that, it depends on university, but lot of tech companies, tech giants more specifically, they have their EU headquarters in Ireland. So I think if you do computer science course, you should be able to get into those companies. A lot of my bachelor's batchmates, they went to Ireland for their course, and almost everyone is working in some of the good companies like Citibank and things like that. How is MS cloud computing in Ireland? Any suggestion? So for cloud computing, I haven't seen course content of any of the universities, so I won't be able to comment on uh, the course content. so to say. But like I told you, a lot of tech giants, they have their headquarters in uh, in Ireland. So they also want cloud engineers. So you should be able to find something if you choose to go to Ireland. What do you recommend, better university ranking or lower fees? It depends on the course content. So if a university which does not rank too high, but then they have really good course content, I think you can go for that university. So one example is Manchester Metropolitan University. They have a really good course content, but they don't really rank too high. So I would prefer that university over University of Birmingham, where University of Birmingham has really good ranking, but their course content is not suitable for me, but it could be suitable for other people. So yeah, I would prefer course content over university ranking and over fees as well. Last time you said it's better to learn PyTorch compared to TensorFlow. When starting, I thought TensorFlow is mm, TensorFlow is more popular because it's been in the market for a very long time. But PyTorch is picking up pace quite a lot, and a lot of companies, they are moving towards PyTorch. So that was the idea behind mm, suggesting to learn PyTorch. To po- to PD as Google is backing. Can you share any good resource you come across? Yeah. So in terms of resources, I have started using the official documentation quite a lot now, and I find those official documentations to be really good. So I would suggest, if you are learning TensorFlow or PyTorch, the official documentations are really good. But if you want to learn from YouTube, I think you can just Google PyTorch tutorial or TensorFlow tutorial. You will be able to find something on YouTube. Does being in city like London and Dublin more helpful in getting jobs, or location does not matter because everything is online? Yeah, so if you are looking for part-time jobs, location will matter because you want to work somewhere close to your university. But when it comes to the full-time job after your course is completed, it doesn't really matter. All you have to do is mention on your resume or on your cover letter that you are willing to relocate to another location, and you should be fine because most of the interviews are online. And sometimes when they call you for interview in the office, Ireland or UK, it's not really big, so you can always travel to the location, and sometimes they even pay you for the travel. So yeah, location does not really matter that much. Is life here lonely? It depends on a lot of factors. So if you are someone who likes to be in a group, then I think yes, it is kind of lonely because you have to do everything on your own, and obviously you are away from your family. So that aspect will always be there. You do feel lonely. I do miss my parents. I do miss my brother. So that's there. So considering that, yes, it feels kind of lonely. But if you are someone who doesn't mind being alone, if you like to get on with your work and like to invest too much in your work and other stuff, I think you should be fine. And that's the kind of person I am. I prefer to invest my time into working, learning, content creation, and things like that. So I don't usually get much of time to uh, socialize, but yes, that aspect will always be there, that you will miss your parents. So um, sometimes it can get bit lonely. What is your time schedule for the day? On weekdays, I usually get up at 6 a.m. in the morning because we have this morning call at 8 a.m. So I prefer to get up a bit early, freshen up, have my breakfast, and then check all my emails before that call. And work can finish at whatever time you want. So if you have a lot of work, you can go all the way till 7 p.m., 8 p.m., or maybe even more. But if there aren't a lot of tasks, then you can probably log off at 4 5, something like that. It only depends on the workload you have. After that, I again go back to cooking because I have to do everything. And for me, it takes a bit of time to cook things, maybe sometimes 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. After that, I would either edit a video if I have created one. If not, and if I'm not in a mood to do that, then I would probably play a game. So I do like to play some games. I used to play games on my laptop, but now uh, it's just a lot of work to just turn on your laptop, open the game, and things like that. So I've now preferred to do gaming on my phone. So I play some of the phone games like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. And on Fridays and Sundays, I do stream on Twitch as well because I thought if somebody would want to come there and hang out, they can do. If not, I can just play my own game. So yeah, I do like to play games. As for weekend, Saturdays are always these Q&As. So I do these Q&As on Saturday 12 p.m. UK time. So for that again, I get up every day at 6 because just to keep the schedule consistent. So yeah, that's the kind of schedule I have on weekends. If it's a Formula One weekend, then yes, I spend some time watching Formula One as well. Apart from that, uh, YouTube for programming Cradle. I create some short videos for data science related stuff, or I create mostly it is around data science on programming Cradle. So I do create content for that as well. So yeah, that's how it is. Sometimes it can be hectic, sometimes it can be a bit light. Sometimes you're motivated to do few stuff, sometimes you're not. So it's all part of life. Which all places have you traveled to? In the UK, I have traveled to York, Bristol, London. Recently, we went to Barnstaple, which is very close to Exeter, Edinburgh. So Durham is quite close. Newcastle, I live here, so I have traveled to some of the places in Newcastle also. So these are some of the places where I have traveled to. I got an admit into Salford for Jan intake. I hope it's not too late for admission. And is Salford a good university? Thanks for your sense. I don't have much information about Salford University for data science course because I have not looked into the course, I guess. Or maybe I would have, but I don't remember exactly. So if you could just post uh, the same thing in the comments. Once this live stream is over, I'll look into the course content and I will let you know in the comment section. I came from Twitch Kappa. Okay, so you're on Twitch as well. That's good to know, because the community that I have here on programming Cradle, I don't think a lot of people know about Twitch or they are on Twitch. So yeah, but I wanted to keep these two things very separate, the gaming thing and the data science or programming thing. That's why I'm doing that mostly on Twitch, and I keep this data science stuff on YouTube. But it's good to know you're there on Twitch. Is Twitch Kappa something? I mean, I'm not too familiar with uh, Twitch as well, because I'm quite new to Twitch. So that's there. Is Twitch Kappa something related to Twitch, but not exactly Twitch, or is it just a part of Twitch? Just trying to learn about it. Is it a different thing? What's the latest changes to UK immigration that just happened in August 23? So the major, oh wow, I have a bee in my house. I just hope it stays there. Let me quickly open the window. I opened the window, I hope it goes out. So yeah, what's the latest change? The latest change that I can think of is you cannot bring your dependents if you're on a master's course, but if you are doing any kind of research course, you can bring your dependents. So I think that is the major one. You still have 2 years of post-study work visa, which is fine. Come on, bro, go out. I'm scared of these. Yeah, so that's the major change that I can think of. Is switching jobs on tier 2 visa hard? If you have an offer, I don't think it is hard, because if you are on a tier 2 visa, and if you are applying for other jobs, you would want to ask them for sponsorship, because you will tell them that you are on a tier 2 sponsorship. So usually they ask what's your visa status. So if you tell them that you are on a tier 2 visa, and once you join that company, you would require a tier 2 visa. So I think you should be fine. It's not that hard. The bee is trying to go up there till the window, but then it keeps falling down. Yes, go. Come on, bro. It's so close, but so far. What's a rough salary for a person? would get annually after completing a master's in tech related field. So again, it depends on the kind of experience you have. I have a dedicated video talking about this. So let me quickly grab a link of that video and I will post it in the chat. This video says data science salaries, but I think the salary range is quite close to other IT related jobs as well. Sorry. Have you seen IITM online degree DS curriculum too? No, I'm not too sure about it because I'm not uh, too fond of online degrees, so I don't really look into that. So I haven't seen that. Students are in dilemma who plan for higher studies, masters worried by listening news daily. What's your suggestion? Please list 3 4 safe countries which they can pursue MS and get a job. So currently there aren't any safe countries. So the safe country is your home country. So everywhere the economy is kind of bad and it's not looking really good. So that's the harsh truth. I know you don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. Do we get scholarship along with offer letter or it takes time? Sometimes you do get offer letter. You do get scholarship along with your offer letter, and sometimes you have to apply separately. So it depends on the kind of scholarship you are getting. I am a business analyst currently with 3 years of work experience, planning to come for data science masters in Jan. What shout of this previous experience would help me in my first job there, like salary wise? Indeed, it will help because you have 3 years of work experience and it is somewhat close to data science because there will be some technical skills which can be transferable, and on top of that you are a business analyst, so your communication skills would be good. So that again comes handy in data science. So yes, it will help you for sure. I'm just looking at a bee. It came inside from the window which was open and I didn't realize it was open, but now it is finding it hard to go out. over other than the Telegram community, are you aware of any Discord community which helps new students from India there for accommodation and all? We do have a Discord server as well. You may be able to find the link in the description. So that's there, but yes, there are less people there, so you may not be able to find accommodation. But if you wanna buddy up, there is a separate section in that server where you can probably ask queries related to that, and if someone is interested, you guys can buddy up and maybe find an accommodation. If you go on Facebook, I'm not aware of Telegram or Discord other community, but if you go on Facebook and if you search for Indian community or Indian community in, for example, Newcastle, if you search for that, you will find quite a lot of groups there, and same is the case for other cities as well. So you may be able to find something on Facebook. Bro, did you get job? Yes, I have. I'm currently working as a data scientist, and it's been almost 6 months now since I have found the second job. You're welcome, Shakti. Also, does Newcastle University provide scholarships for data science? If yes, did you get any? Yes, they do provide scholarship. They have a lot of different type of scholarships. I did get, I think it was 4,000 or 5,000 pound scholarship. So yeah, you do have option to get a scholarship for from Newcastle University. Actually, I planned for MS in US, but now I'm confused. Where should I go for MS US or Ireland, Canada or Australia as a fresher? Yeah, I know it's a really hard decision to make. I know some of the people who worked in US, but then they chose to come to UK because in US there is no job security. So yeah, they came to UK. Some of my friends, they are in Canada, and they're trying to find a job, but they are struggling, and they have experience. All of them, they have experience, and they are finding it really hard to find a job there. Australia is something which I'm not too aware of. Ireland is the smallest place as compared to any other options which you have mentioned. So there will be less number of jobs, but I think there are less universities as well in Ireland, so less number of people. So hopefully the competition will be relatively less. But yeah, I totally agree. It's a really hard decision to make, and without a proper research, I can't just simply tell you go to this particular country, because I don't think that would be fair. Uh, that would be fair to you, because for me it's very easy to just recommend a country, but it will have a huge impact on your career. And I don't want to suggest anything wrong without any kind of research. So yeah, any online boot camp for data science you recommend? uh, Boot camp, I'm not too sure of. Maybe you could try data camp. They sometimes run different type of boot camps, and I personally like data camp as a platform, so that could be something. you can look into. Okay, everyone, I will just try to send this little bee outside, and I think I've answered most of the questions here. So, thanks for joining. I will see you guys next week, next Saturday, 12 p.m. UK time. So, thanks for joining and have a great weekend, and all the best for your further education or any kind of preparation that you're doing. Uh, see you on the Saturday, everyone. Bye.